Well, I'm sure many other people have seen the sensation that is Baby Gronk. It actually is a real sad story with a parent living vicariously through his 9-year-old kid. And there's been different influencers, different podcast hosts exposing the father of Baby Gronk in tweets with screenshots of the desperation DMs dating back sometimes all the way back to 2019. Anyway, we can get Baby Gronk on the podcast. What's going on? Are you in Ohio? Could we get a story on Baby Gronk with you? This is just so sad. And apparently, the father was quoted as saying that he was, I think, 36 years old and his life is over. So he's just completely living vicariously through his son. And then he says in an interview that his kid's going to be a millionaire. I saw the kid's YouTube page, which is titled Baby Gronk Goated. Guys, this is just everything wrong. This YouTube page right here, this one screenshot encapsulates everything wrong with social media right now. It is YouTube having to install the cancerous YouTube shorts because of TikTok and its cancer cell, so they have to combat it, and this kid's entire profile, and it's just a bunch of useless content that's 20 seconds long. Where have we gone wrong in society that, oh yeah, this type of stuff is rewarded? A 10-year-old kid who hasn't even come close to developing, how could he? He's 10 years old. Being pushed like this, and then you've got the video with Livy Dunn. I'm sure the father paid Livy Dunn who knows how much, God knows how much, to appear in this video, and he's just trying to market this kid for clout the best way he possibly can. Who knows if the kid's even good at football? Nobody does, he's too young, but this type of stuff is rewarded. I guess if you put your kid on a regiment when he's 5, that gets rewarded nowadays, and it's just crap content. I'm just so sick of this stuff on social media. I really am starting to get tired of it. It's just disgusting. Enough with the shorts, man. I'm so sick of seeing YouTube shorts and TikTok and short form content. It is garbage. It is negatively affecting people. It is killing kids' patience levels. And this is the type of culture that gets pushed, and you can say, well, the kid's going to be better off in the long run because he's going to make more money. This is probably going to really F this kid up, this kid's development as a young person, and you really do have to feel bad for it. So that's just my take on the whole Baby Gronk thing with the father DMing people when the kid's 7 years old, going to LSU, paying Livy Dunn to be in a video with him. It's just all crap. And there's TikTok. That's what TikTok is nowadays. Where is that? That's at Walmart? Oh no, that's good content. Yeah, put that on a YouTube short. That'll get 100. Let's reward that type of behavior. That's what these algorithms do. They reward this type of behavior. This is going to make our society better. These people are going to invent the next big thing, I'm sure. That is, oh my God. That's crazy, guys. Wow. I think I gained a few brain cells looking at that, or I need to go watch that again because I took a screenshot of it. I must go watch it. There he is with Nick Saban. Wow. I mean, what do you pay to get a photo with Saban? It's just strange. It's just strange. And then we had the XFL. So what's going on with that? I say it every single year, whether it's the XFL, whether it's the UFL, whether it's the FU2, whatever the league name is, it's always going to fail because the league is not. This is not a minor league system for the NFL. The minor league system for the NFL is college football. All the good players that are going to go to the NFL, they all play in college. And the reason the XFL will always fail, or whatever version of it, is because we have a better version of that with the NBA and the G League, or whatever, the G League Ignite. Nobody cares about those kids. You could be the number one player in the country, a 5-star. Nobody is a G League Ignite fan. Okay? And that's like the big team to where if you don't want to play in college, you want to get ready for the pros better. I guess they practice like the pros and things like that. But let's be honest, nobody cares about the G League Ignite. So what you're doing with the XFL, you're putting it on right after the NFL and saying and marketing to fans that oh, football never ends. Watch this, because fans always say, oh, I wish the NFL was longer. Yeah, no, you really don't. Because think about it. If you get too much of anything is always bad. If the NFL was 35 weeks long, we would get tired of it. It is good. The NFL knows, sure, they could add 1 or 2 more regular season games, but still keep the season at its normal length. If you add too much of it, it's going to get worse. And then you're asking fans to go from watching the Super Bowl to watching something that is such a level below that. There's really no incentive. And people are trying to defend the XFL and say that, oh, leagues always lose money in the first year. It's just not a product that's anywhere close to the NFL. And there's no incentive to watch it, because it's not like these are players that are getting ready to play in the NFL. Maybe the best XFL players might get on a practice squad. Like, that's what we're talking about. So there's no incentive for the fans, after already investing, watching, 4 or 5 months of the NFL, to still watch and invest time into a 3-hour game with worse players who are not going to be in the NFL. This is not college football. There is a minor league NFL system, and it is college football. That's all it is. And if you want an example why the XFL will never succeed, it's because the NBA actually has something better than that, where they actually get 5-star young players who develop into NBA players out of high school, the G League Ignite, and nobody cares. Nobody's a G League Ignite fan. Trust me on that. So that is why the XFL and any other league that's that small is so hard for it to succeed. There's no incentive for the fans to root for any of the teams, even if it is your hometown. So I just wanted to talk about this. I do feel bad for this kid. The dad, I think the dead giveaway was the quote where he said, like, I'm 36 years old and my life is over. So what does that mean? You're living through your kid? I mean, come on, man. The kid's too young. Stop trying to milk him for views. It's sad. And this has been going on for a while. There were people that are like influencers that took screenshots. The father's like begging on his hands and knees, can we get on, can we get on, can we get on? Some of the viral tweets that this kid has had, probably all of them, have been manufactured through DMs from the father to whatever page it is, whether it's like Bleacher Report or like highlights or whatever. He'll DM them and say, look at my son. He's a 6-year-old who tugged a monster truck. Or this kid, probably when he was like 3 months old, he probably sent him highlights of him like chugging a freaking his mother's breast or something. I mean, it is just so sad. And then yes, this is the type of content that we like now. Oh, that's great content. Yeah, 16 seconds long. No, that's good. That's really marketable. 134,000 subscribers. Let's reward that. And yeah, that's great. So guys, that's where we're at now in 2023. And then people say, oh, you're just a loser, you're salty. No, it's terrible content. Why don't you go watch it? Well, yeah, go watch a 9-year-old pose in front of a camera in a Missouri uniform. That's real great. I mean, come on, like really? Either way, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. Link to that's always in the description.